Hello all and welcome to the Duplicate Success International Monday night webinar. Today is Monday, May 18th. My name is Jared Krebs, Ruby Director from San Antonio, Texas. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of today's call. Actually, the hosts. They are very well-respected business leaders and mentors in this industry. You're definitely going to want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, paying attention and taking notes as you learn how these industry experts continue to build their business successfully. They have achieved the rank of Gold Director within our company. They are co-founders of Duplicate Success International. They are amazing leaders, mentors, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call them my parents. Randy and Viola, are you on the line?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, Jared. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction.
Excellent introduction. Yeah, thank you so much. Viola, why don't you take a minute and tell everyone a little bit about us?
Okay, well, our journey with USANA has been very exciting and rewarding. I started personally taking the USANA products 10 years ago when I was experiencing some health challenges. And I started noticing a big improvement in my health, and so did everyone else around me for that matter. And with that, I embraced the business model, and 11 months later, I made the decision to step away from my radiology career and focus on my USANA business. Another turning point for us was when Randy decided to retire early from his corporate position in the aerospace industry, and that was about 3 years ago. He actually retired 10 years earlier than he had planned, so that was huge for us. And today we are able to spend quality time with each other. We're able to travel, and best of all, we're able to make a difference in other people's lives.
Oh, thank you, Viola. It is so true. USANA definitely has made a big difference in our life. So, all right, as we start out every webinar with our team daily method of operation, basically use the products every day, AM and PM. Read, watch, or listen to 15 minutes of personal development, and add 2 brand new people to your list, and invite them, call or text them. And normally, here's some examples. My company just came out with a 10-minute YouTube video, and we need to practice on some friends. Would you be willing to watch it and let me call you afterwards and ask a few questions? Or I'm learning my company slideshow and I need to practice on someone I trust. Would you be willing to meet up and let me practice with you? And then ask the closing questions on the Fast Track manual after they see the presentation.
Okay, so in addition to doing the DMO every day, obviously you're going to start getting associates and clients on board. And so we'd like to start with team recognition. And I'm going to welcome new associates. We'd like to start out with Charles Murray from San Antonio, Texas. He is a new associate introduced by Carmen Gutierrez. Charles, are you on the line? Are you unmuted?
There you go.
Okay,
right.
Great.
Yes,
Charles, can you tell us a few things that you're excited about? I know that you enrolled barely on Thursday, correct? Thursday. So it's been not even a full week. Or was it Monday?
Monday.
Okay, Monday. So it's been a full week. It's a whole lot of time. Can you tell us a few things that you're excited about with your USANA business?
Well, as I was saying to Carmen and Jared, I'm not really happy with my doctors and, all the stuff that they were trying to get me to take. And I've been looking for something else I could take, instead. And then they came up with this USANA stuff, and it sounded pretty exciting to me. So I was like, okay, I'll take a chance, see what's going on.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what we usually end up doing. We that's kind of similar to my story, Charles. We give USANA a chance, and it sure turns out to be for our benefit. Also, Charles, do you want to share a little bit about your prior job experience with the team?
Yeah, I'm a deputy sheriff, part-time deputy sheriff now. I was a full-time deputy sheriff. I retired in 2010. And when Sheriff Pomelo came on, she decided that us retirees which had retained our credentials, which all of the other sheriffs, the past sheriffs, they allowed us to do that. All we had to do was go to in-service once a year. Well, now she required that we do something in order to retain our credentials. So instead of joining the volunteer reserves, I decided to take a part-time position. So I work 2 days a week, and I get paid.
Great. It's good. Great to take a part-time position and get paid, right? Better than volunteer work.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. That's right. Well, welcome to our team, Charles. We're really excited to have you, and we look forward to celebrating your successes. And you have a really great leader with Carmen and Jared, teaching you all the ropes of this business.
All right.
Next, we would like to welcome Roseanne Vega Carrillo from San Antonio, Texas, new associate, introduced by Annabelle Trevino. Roseanne Carrillo, are you on the line where you can talk to us? No, I don't see her on. Maybe she's on the phone line.
She was introduced.
Okay, well, we'll have to catch you next time.
She was introduced by Annabelle Trevino and has had a lot of great experience as a client first. Maybe Annabelle could say for 30 seconds just a few words.
Okay.
Hello.
Annabelle, yes, tell us.
Hi. Yes, I've actually been friends with Roseanne for a really long time. She's an awesome, awesome person and a great friend, one of the best, human beings out there. She's just an awesome person. She's got 3 kids, a husband, very busy career as a nurse. And I just enjoy working with her and introducing new optimizers to her and her kids. So she keeps bringing people to my mixers. So I finally convinced her to become a referral partner for us because she keeps bringing us people. So Jared and I talked to her at the last mixer and finally got her on board. So I'm so excited to have her on board with us.
That's awesome. Good job on actually encouraging her to be a referral partner, because that is probably what's going to best serve her right now. And I love the picture of you guys holding your health and freedom papers. It sounds like you guys are really hitting it off with your USANA business, and I'm sure you're going to be a great support for all of the people that she refers to.
I'm sorry, the line's cutting up, but yeah, she's a great support. She really, really is. She's the most caring person I know.
Oh, well, she looks like a very nice person, and I look forward to meeting her someday.
Awesome. That'll work.
Okay, next we'd like to welcome Manuel Donias from San Antonio, Texas, new associate, introduced by Jared and Crystal Krebs. Jared, are you on the line? Would you like to say a few words about Manuel and let us know how he came about becoming a USANA associate?
Sure.
I don't see him on the line, so can you do that, please?
Sure. I'm actually met Manuel because I purchased an internet advertising campaign. It's called Leads, basically. There's thousands of people who are looking for ways to work from home, and I spent $70 for 50 names and numbers, and Manuel was on that list. And when I called him, he was very open. I used the scripts that we have that we're going to be releasing in our advanced manual, our next level manual, and he came to several mixers, so it wasn't immediate. In fact, I've been following up with him for about 9 months, and it just continued to invite him to mixers, and then I didn't hear from him for a couple months, and then but finally the time was right for him, and he came to 2 mixers in the last probably 3 weeks, and he became an associate, and I'm very excited to be working with him. He actually works at Chase Bank in the I think he runs like a call center area and does security as well. So he's a great guy, and looking forward to working with him.
That's such a great story, Jared, especially on your lead story, because you know how many people we go through when we do call leads, and it really, when we find that key person, it makes it all worth it, right?
Absolutely.
There you are, blessing and changing lives once again. Well, welcome, Manuel, and we look forward to meeting you someday soon too. All right, we'd like to next welcome Ruby Paredes from San Antonio, Texas, new associate introduced by Elizabeth Morales Gonzalez. I see Elizabeth on the line, and Ruby, would you mind sharing with the team a couple of reasons why you're excited about your USANA business? Are you able to unmute, Ruby?
Let me see.
There
Yes,
you
can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you perfect. Yes, and also maybe tell us what you do with your as an occupation and how you were introduced into USANA.
Okay, I was introduced by Elizabeth Morales. She's a friend of mine from high school, and I noticed that she was getting great results with the product, and I just like her whole personality, her positive vibe, and I just, something I was interested. I have been asking her for a couple of months, and then finally she sent me the link, and from there I just started taking the product, and I just love it. I love the shakes, the protein bars, and from using the products, I've lost 8 pounds, and I'm really excited about that. And my friends and family have seen my results, and they've been asking me questions, and I'm eager to show them and sell them the USANA products.
What a great story. That is a great product story, and it's amazing how people start to notice. And
right.
Yes, and how now you've lost 8 pounds. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And now you have the opportunity to help other people with that same product story that you have benefited from so much. So welcome to the team, Ruby. We're very happy to have you on our team, and again, we look forward to meeting you someday real soon as well.
All right, thank you. Nice talking to you.
Okay, next we'd like to welcome our new clients. Welcome Nancy Almaguer, San Antonio, Texas, new client introduced by Victoria Lozada. Welcome Banji Limas, San Antonio, Texas, new client introduced by Anissa Morgan. Welcome Luis Crespo, San Antonio, Texas, new client introduced by Crystal Rose Martinez, who's pictured here.
All right, well, moving on to special recognition. First off, like a huge congratulations to Jared and Crystal Krebs and Victoria Horman for being the number 35 top 50 associate sponsors in the U.S. last week. So big congratulations and good job, both of you guys. Also, mixers, and more mixers. It seems like last week we had a lot of pictures show up on the Team DSI website, and just want to start out and here's Jared and Victoria having a mixer in San Antonio. Here is Diana Holderness having a mixer in Payson, Utah. Here's one that was held, Viola and I were part of, we held in Salt Lake actually on Saturday, from Philippa Mulryan. Here's another one where Betty Meyer's new team member, Patrice Moore, actually, who signed up on Monday, was holding her first mixer. So here she is. Here's a new associate who enrolled on a Monday and started her training on Tuesday and set up and was doing half of her first mixer presentation on Friday. So again, that really tells us that we have an excellent system that a new person can just get up, follow the slides, read the slides, and do not only half a presentation. She was probably comfortable enough at that point to do the whole thing, and that's how the system is set up. So kudos to the Team DSI, Jared, and us for putting together a presentation that is so user-friendly that a person that's 4 days old can get up and do the whole presentation themselves, or half. So good job, Patrice.
Okay, so once we're doing our DMO every day, we're getting clients, we're getting associates, and so what we want to do is we want to put them connected with a group. And Facebook is just such a good social media group right now that we have a Team USANA clients page. So once you get a client, they're not doing business yet, but you want to get them hooked up with, connected with this group. So what you would do first is make sure that they're your friend, and then you would add them to the group. You would write a little write-up on them so that other clients can know who this person is and just say a couple of words about them. Once you get an associate on board, you want to connect them with the Team DSI Duplicate Success International. Again, you would make sure that you're a Facebook friend, add them to the group, and again, write a little write-up on them so that the family can get to know who our new teammate is. And so this actually makes the person feel really good about joining our team. They know that there's people that are welcoming them on. So as a team member, you want to actually say those little words, welcome to the team. Just it doesn't have to be long, just something to make them feel welcome. Another Facebook group that's very it's very important is the Hybrid Solutions group. This does not belong to our team. However, it belongs to the USANA overall team. There are over 5,000 people on this group, and what's great about this is that you get to connect with a larger USANA family. Oh yeah, so you have to be an associate. This is for associates only. So you would add the person to the group. Again, they'd have to be your Facebook friend. And then what I like about this group is that you can search this group with let's say I used this the other day for seizures because I had a client that's daughter is having seizures. So I typed seizures in the group here in the box, and everything came up where conversations about seizures was taking place. And so you find out what products people are using, what's helping them. Then I was able to serve my client by stories. So again, stories sell more than anything. So you want to really get these stories and convey them to your clients, because that is results that are working with people in our products. So this is another really good group that we're using.
All right, thank you. All right, upcoming events. We have a lot of upcoming events. We're going to start off with actually tomorrow on the Dr. Oz Show. He's going to be talking about the USANA probiotic, bringing balance to your digestive system. So again, check local listings in your area for when Dr. Oz is on. We know here in Utah that it's 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on KSTU Fox 13. Again, starts at 10. In the San Antonio area, it's at 3 p.m. Central Time on NBC Channel 4. So again, you'll want to visit the Dr. Oz Show and then click on Watch Oz and enter your zip code to see the local listings for your area.
I am really excited for this show in particular because I feel like the probiotic is one of the basics that everyone should be taking, and Dr. Oz is going to be covering the USANA probiotic. So I am super excited to listen to what he has to say about our probiotic.
Mixers. We have a lot of mixers scheduled, mostly in the San Antonio area for this week. Also tomorrow, 7 to 8 p.m. at the home of Vicky Lozada, RSVP to Vicky if you can attend that event. Next mixer is Wednesday, 6:30 to 7:30 at Annabelle Trevino's. Annabelle, what a trooper, always holding a mixer, seems weekly in the San Antonio area. On Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m., Crystal Martinez and Victoria Horman are also sponsoring a mixer. So RSVP to them as well. On Thursday, in the home of Renee and Megan Martinez, another USANA mixer, 6:30 to 8 p.m. So RSVP to Megan at the number here. And all these mixers are on the DSI Facebook page as well. On Saturday, May 23rd, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the home of Anissa Morgan. She is also holding a USANA mixer, so RSVP to Anissa.
Wow.
So a lot of great mixers held this week in San Antonio.
This is Mixer Mania.
Yep.
I'm giving it a name.
And all of you that are hosting your mixers, post them. Post the pictures, because we love seeing them, and we love to share your successes as well.
Inspiring and motivating.
Yes. Coming next Tuesday, May 26th, in the Portland, Oregon area, as the Doctors Are In tour, which is actually in Wilsonville, Oregon, just a little bit south of Portland. Viola and I are driving up there Saturday to Portland. We're going to turn this into business and pleasure. Not only will we enjoy Dr. Dixon's presentation on Tuesday, we're going to go enjoy the company of our newest grandson, Ellis, in Portland. So we're definitely looking forward to this trip.
And we have some guests that are going to be in attendance for this, even if they live, as you know, I don't know how many miles away from us, far. I have some friends from high school that live in that area, and they have already told me that they would be my guests. So super excited. This shows you how you can build a business in other cities, even if you're not there, or even if you want to go and visit and call it a tax deduction and enjoy and see the grandbaby. It's all good.
Yeah, definitely. And if you know anyone in or near the Portland area that you would like to have them go to this event, they can be our guests as well. Just let us know. We will welcome them there. And definitely, this is a treat having Dr. Dixon in Portland. It's actually his old home turf. That's where he's from. Jared, why don't you talk about the San Antonio events, if you would?
Sure. This in 2 Fridays, not this Friday, but next Friday, May 29th, Dr. Ladd McNamara is going to be doing an extra event at 7 p.m. So the main event is actually, if you can go to the next slide, Dad, is Saturday morning at the Holiday Inn Airport. Now that event is going to be more traditional. That's going to be more about the essentials and the omegas and the grapeseed extract and everything that he's done, with the patients that he's given the USANA products to. So that's like the meat and potatoes event. That's Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's $10 in advance. Make sure you buy your tickets online in advance because it's $20 at the door. Now, go back one. So this one is the night before. Friday, May 29th is an extra event. This is not like it's just very generous of him to do this on the night he comes in, because it's an extra thing he's doing, and it's going to be special. It's on the key role of supplements play in sleep, stress, and sex, which, I mean, it's just cool that we have another thing that we can learn from Dr. Ladd. It's a little bit different of a way, and it's May 29th, Friday night, 7 p.m., $5 for associates. Guests are free, and limited seating, so make sure that you RSVP to the number on the flyer.
Wow, that looks like such a great event. I wish I was there.
Oh, both of them look great. All right. Do you need Dr. Ladd McNamara CDs? You can go online to www.laddmcnamara.com to purchase your CDs. However, right now it's 10 for $36, including shipping, 50 for $166, or 100 for $257, which turns out to be $257 per CD.
No, $257.
Or $2.57 per CD. So what Jared is doing with the San Antonio team is he's looking at purchasing the CDs in bulk, and with that, Jared and Crystal will have 50. Victoria Horman and Jesus have already asked for 20. Crystal Martinez and Carmen Gutierrez have also asked for 10. So if there's anyone in the San Antonio area looking to get the CDs at this great group rate, get a hold of Jared. And let him. How soon do you want to order, Jared? What's their deadline?
I'll need to know by next Monday. I need to know in a week from now for the San Antonio area. So basically, a 10-pack is $26, and a 20-pack is $51.
Okay.
And that's where it shows right there.
Oh, okay. So you're getting a 200 order?
Actually, we've gone past 100, so we can do any increment now. Once you get to 100, yeah, if you want 7, if you want 5, if you want 17 or 13, whatever. We've gotten past 100, so we're good.
All right. And then here in the Utah area, we're going to go ahead and purchase 50. We're going to bring in 100, and those that want 20, those that want 10 in the Utah area, get with either I or Viola and let us know what you would like. We're probably won't be ordering ours until after probably the first week of June, since we'll be gone all next week to Portland. So if you are interested, if you're in the Utah area and are interested in getting a very great deal on the Dr. Ladd CDs, let us know. Okay, convention. That's the next big event that's coming up. You know, the importance of convention, nothing's more impactful or important to the success of your business than convention. We always hear so many stories of people that come out of convention and take their business to great heights. You know, all the top earners, you know, may build differently, but they all have one thing in common, and that commonality is the USANA International Convention. Because convention takes us to the deepest level possible. This is, you're getting trained by top leaders, you're hearing from top management, and all of this power and excitement definitely goes from your head to your heart. So the International Convention is August 19th through the 22nd. It's not too far away. The countdown clock is probably beginning. So the cost is $279 through July 17th. If you came in with a package and have one voucher, your ticket would be $140. Or if you enrolled with a package where you have 2 vouchers, the International Convention is free. So work with your sponsor on getting your vouchers renewed and getting registered for the 2015 International Convention. Hotels for the convention. Jared has worked with the Hilton City Center. He has 5 rooms left with 2 queen beds. Turns out it'll be $185 per night for the 5 nights, tax included. The best thing to do is get 4 people to share a room. So the $185 price is based on 4 people. So it would be $185 per night for the room. If you have 4 people, it's $231 per night for all 5 nights. Just a great deal, and you're very close to the
$231 per person.
International.
It's per person, not per night.
Yeah, $231 per person for all 5 nights, which includes tax. So again, a great deal, and the location, you can't beat it. You're within walking distance to all the events that are going on in downtown Salt Lake. So contact Jared to get a room for you and your team. Congrats to the team so far that are registered for the 2015 convention. You know, Sims, Aldover, Maria, Alonzo, Creighton, Sherry Bender, Dee Cummings, Jared and Crystal, Viola and I, Andrea Hall, Jack and Jay Henserling, Victoria Horman, Karen Stewart, Phyllis Walker, Rick Walker, Diana and Pam Holderness, Jesus Reyna, Daryl and Sherry Tuttle, Becky Armstrongs, Betty Meyer, and Christian Glad. These are the people that are registered so far. So again,
a lot of people have registered their convention passes, but they don't have a name assigned to them. So that's why your name's not showing up. So I encourage you to call USANA. That's the only way you can do that right now. You'll have to give them a call and say, please assign a name to my voucher. So please get that done as soon as possible. We're getting closer, and it's just going to make everything run smoother.
All right. Also for the International Convention, Crystal has been working on team T-shirts.
Crystal Krebs.
Crystal Krebs.
She's
And
actually on the webinar.
all right, Crystal, tell us a little more about how it's going for your shirts.
Well, I'm just waiting on Sai to give me the template for the design in order for me to actually request some quotes on the prices. But as soon as he does that, I'm going to be able to figure out the prices for the shirts.
Can you show us the back side? What does the back look like?
I haven't done the back just yet. That's what I want to put the last name, everybody's last name, like Krebs or, Horman or whatever. But I haven't quite got to that part yet. There is another thing that I worked on as well.
Next slide.
I think it's the next slide.
Oh,
This
cool.
is more. This was actually Jared forgot to throw this in the last time, but I was thinking having our team have backpacks, like the little drawstring bags, so we can all be wearing them throughout the whole time. I know the shirts we'll be wearing one day, but if we take the bags, we'll at least have the bags kind of representing the whole time. But these are obviously very rough cuts of what the bags might look like with the different colors and with the same logo that would be on the shirts. So
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm looking forward to having
Thank
a
you.
bag like that.
yeah,
Thank you for doing that for our team.
Because at convention, you'll definitely be wanting carrying your shakes, bars, and water with you to all the events.
yes. So these are perfect for us.
Thank you, Crystal. The final event for 2015, the main big event, is the 6th annual Go Pro Recruiting Mastery. That's October 14th through the 17th at the Mirage Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. It's sold out. This event was sold out last October as it was announced in the 5th annual. But luckily, we have leaders like Jared and Crystal who actually laid down his credit card and purchased 25 of additional passes, thinking of the team. So kudos to Jared to making this available for people that had not even enrolled into the USANA business yet, part of the DSI team. They now have the access or the ability to purchase one of the tickets. How many tickets do you have left, Jared?
17 left.
17 tickets left.
Yes.
All right. So, okay, if you're looking to attend this, and this is, Jared and a bunch of us went to the 5th annual, and it was the event that basically shaped the Fast Track manual we now have. So we've learned a lot, and we'll continue to learning a lot. So if you can, plan for this event and get to this event. Again, October 14th through the 17th in Las Vegas. And as always, Jared is always prepared. We all leaders are prepared. You have your books, you have your CDs, you have all your forms. You never know when you're out and about who you may run into or when you'll be doing a presentation. So be prepared with all the tools that you need to be successful. And as we close every webinar, we talk about the Team DMO. You can't use the products every day. Read and watch, listen to 15 minutes of personal development. Add 2 brand new people to your contact list and invite them through either text or calls. Here's examples of my company just came out with a 10-minute YouTube video. We need to practice on some friends. Would you be willing to watch it and let me call you afterwards to ask a few questions? Or I'm learning about my company slideshows and I need to practice on someone I trust. Would you be willing to meet up and let me practice on you? And these are all examples that honors the person that you're talking to. Once you do that, you go through the presentation, do the closing questions of the Fast Track manual after they've seen the presentation. So everything you need to be successful initially as a new associate is in the Fast Track manual. So thank you so much for attending. I'm going to go up and ask, let's see, let's start with, Elizabeth Morales. Elizabeth, if you would unmute yourself and tell us what nuggets, what did you learn from today's webinar?
Always be prepared. You don't ever want to find yourself without any of your materials. I guess the next thing I need to do is order my CDs. I haven't purchased any. Like I said, just be prepared. You never want to be caught off guard, and you always want to be and be able to present and close each client or associate.
Yes, so true. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that feedback, and it is. You don't want to not have the forms when you're talking with someone. So the system that we have, if you have everything there, you are prepared. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Annabelle Trevino. Annabelle, if you'd unmute yourself, tell us what did you like about today's webinar? What was your highlights?
I like the form that it's all in one form, to where you can follow like a script, kind of like we have with everything else. And even though we had it as part of the fast track manual, this separate sheet seems to just it's the same format, but for some reason it just seems to flow better, especially if you have more than 1 or 2 people that you invited there. Then everybody can do it at the same time. I apologize, I'm driving. There's a loud
Oh, no, you sound good.
But if there's more than 2 people there, it's hard to ask it separately every person those questions. So I like that you can give it to everybody at once, and then just kind of break off into groups of clients or associates.
Well, Annabelle, I'm excited to get feedback after your mixer of using it this next Saturday for your mixer. So keep us posted.
Print it tomorrow.
For tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, great.
Print it out tomorrow. I'll have it for Wednesday.
For Wednesday. All righty.
That's right. No, thank you, Annabelle. That valuable feedback. That's so true.
No problem.
All right, Karen Stewart, Payson, Utah. Karen.
Am I muted?
No, we can hear you loud and clear. Tell us what you like about today's webinar.
Well, it was a good follow-up to the mixer that I went to with Becky and Patrice. Is that her? Yes.
Yes,
and so I saw it. I saw Viola use that with us, and sat there as a client, as if I were a client filling it out. It was very, very good to put down numbers, and because the key is going to be if people will commit time, and that's a conscious commitment. It's that's a huge screener for if a person can really do this business or not, and to be able to have that in writing and have them making that commitment on paper, and then to have that in their writing in our records to work from is really, really powerful.
So true. That is so true. And actually, we've modified it slightly from Friday's mixer.
Okay.
We've added the back page, which is more of a roadmap on where to go, whether they're a client or associate or lack of money. So yeah, it's again through Jared's great leadership. Yeah, make sure you get on the that address, URL address, and print it out, or I'll send it to you. But
okay, I do have a little problem with having it, putting it up. I don't know exactly why, but it always works when you send it, and thank you. Yeah, that's powerful, because then I'm not looking at my notes and trying to rewrite my notes of how Viola did it. It's all there, step by step. Yes, that's fantastic. That's very helpful. And I wanted to share, too, that I received a Facebook message from a friend who was responding to my posting the Hepasil.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and she signed up as a preferred customer and plans to order the essentials at a later time, but for right now just wants to get started on that USANA probiotic. So, yeah, I was excited about that.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's the way this business rolls. Just like that. Good
Yes,
example.
and then she wanted to know about Hepicil too. I shared a little bit with her about that, and I said, well, I will repost because I had posted that earlier. But I said I'll repost that one. In fact, that's the one I told her that he's talking about tomorrow is the Hepicil,
Oh,
right?
Oh,
No, he did the Hepicil in the past. Tomorrow's the probiotic.
yes,
But
yes.
yeah, yes, I did post that Hepicil in the past, and I told her I would post it again because she shared that she'd had some challenges with liver, left some of her liver levels
Right.
a few
Well,
months
thank you
ago.
for being a good example to the team, Karen.
Yep, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, and if I
Great
don't,
meeting tonight.
yeah, if you don't see that by 8:30, shoot me a text.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, Karen, thank you. Charles Murray, if you'll unmute yourself, and your very first training webinar tonight. Tell us what were some of your key points from tonight's training?
Well, I really enjoyed this this webinar. It gave me a lot of insight into what's really going on, and I think there's something I could work with, especially with Jared and Carmen on my side. I think I could do this here. Like I told them before, I've been through a bunch of these programs where you join in and you try to get people in, and haven't been successful with it, but I think I have a good chance with this.
You're absolutely right. It's so important to have good training and good leadership, and you've hit it this time, Charles. Good job. This is it for you.
You got a jackpot. Definitely.
I hope so. I'm really looking forward to this.
Just follow their coattails. Hang on.
I sure will.
All right. Thank you, Charles. Liz Spade, Chicago, Illinois. Liz. Are you there, Liz?
Hey, Randy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Tell me, what was your key points from tonight's webinar?
Well, thanks for doing the call. You and Viola did a great job, and thanks for Jared and Crystal for putting that new closing script together. Yeah, I like how it's more like systematized now, so it's real. I mean, it's going to be real simple too. There's not going to be any questions about it. So I look forward to putting that into practice and seeing how well the results work out for that.
Yeah, that's true. We were able to go through it last week with a few mixers, and it worked out really nice. And even from some of the changes that Jared put on it on this weekend, it just gives us a better roadmap for success. And again, all the information is from the Fast Track Manual. Nothing's new. It's just a form that helps us during our closing and gives us the directions we need for success. So, well, thank you so much. Anything else, Liz?
No, definitely. It looks good. I'm looking forward to trying it out.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks, Randy.
Manuel. Well, welcome to tonight's webinar, and welcome to the USANA family. Oops, are you there, Manuel? You'll need to unmute yourself. Oh, there you are. Okay, hold on one second. All right, I'm just going to... Come on. I was going to bring up your picture and let you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, what you do, and what you're excited about as far as being part of the USANA team. Okay, I've got you on screen. So a little bit about yourself and what you're excited about with your USANA business.
Well, actually, I'm a former police officer. Right now I work with Chase Operations as a business tech support. And the reason I had to leave the law enforcement field was because I developed a bulging disc, so I couldn't wear the gear anymore. So the products that USANA has. Interesting as far as trying to get back into health, because I'm an avid runner and mountain bike rider. So, and it's deterred me from doing those activities the way I used to before. So I want to get back on track because I like to stay healthy and active. And when this happened, it literally almost mobilized me. So little by little, I'm getting back on track, and hopefully with the products, it'll get me there quicker than I expect.
That's good.
Quality of life is so important, Manuel. Congratulations for starting your USANA journey. There's so many stories, my own story as well, of having my health just improve so that you can do all the things that you love and be active, like you say. So you are on your way. You've started your journey, and you've got great leadership. I don't know how much of the training call you were listening to, but did you get any good pointers from today's call?
I just came right at the end. I was having some issues trying to get logged on, unfortunately.
His main training was how to get on GoToWebinar.
It's the baby steps that are important, but yeah, we all go through that, Manuel.
Yeah, Manuel, this will also be recorded, and I'll be posting it on Facebook, the Facebook Team DSI page this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. So anything you missed, you'll be able to hear.
All right, fantastic.
Oh, you bet. And definitely, I'm glad. Welcome to the team.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You have an amazing leader in Jared. So thank you, Manuel.
I'm looking forward to it.
Megan Martinez, if you'd unmute yourself and give us a few nuggets.
Hello.
Yeah. Let us know.
Hi, how are you?
Well, what are the few nuggets you got out of this webinar tonight?
Well, just basically that, the closing. I think the closing script is so important because it covers basically any answer that a potential client is going to give, and it has your answer like for any question that they have as far as a closing question. So I think I love it because I've used it so many times, and it's helped me close so many of my clients. So I would strongly suggest that, if you're going to host a mixer, that you have it right there on hand. And I also think that having your closing packet with you, that it also lets the client know that anybody can do it. Anybody can read a script, and if they were interested in being an associate, it would just give them that much more confidence to say, hey, I can do this too. If she's just reading a script, I can read a script too.
Yep.
So I think that's important.
That is so true. Well, thank you so much, Megan.
And I just want to say that I do love the new gear. I hope it comes out real soon. I can't wait to buy a shirt and a bag.
That is true. That is true. We're looking forward to looking very sharp at the USANA International Convention and
as a team.
As a team, definitely. So thank you so much, Megan.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. Next person I'd like to bring up is Steve Ronald. Steve, if you'd unmute yourself. Steve is a guest that was invited on tonight's webinar by Jared. So, Steve, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome, Steve. So,
thanks for having me.
Oh, you bet. So, what little nuggets did you get out of tonight's webinar?
I came in about halfway through, towards the end, where we're discussing the difference between using the team closer or the individual. But one of the things that I picked up is always, definitely be prepared. And it occurs to me that, even though we'll hopefully be blessed enough to have enough people that will be able to memorize that script, it's still important to kind of make it seem like anybody can do it, and so it's just keep reading off of it anyways, because if anyone can, everybody can read.
Yes. And you got that from Megan as well, because it's Even Viola and I, we have had our business over 9 years, in our 10th year now. We still read the script in front of people, and it gives them the notion that, yeah, I can do this. All I'm doing is reading a script. That's pretty simple. So tell us a little bit about your job history and why you're excited to enroll into USANA.
Well, I'm excited twofold. Friday was my final day at FedEx as a FedEx office employee, and I'm mostly leaving there because I'm excited about the opportunity I have right now, which is really my second opportunity with USANA. I love the products before. I just had life happen and I had to leave, but the intention was always to come back. And the second reason is because of health. My job at the time required me to stand 8 or more hours per day, and it's caused me to develop some health issues with my legs. I have circulatory problems and other issues going on, and so I'm hoping to be able to do this. It's going to be my life as far as doing this full time, and supplementing it. This is going to be my real full-time job, but I'm going to be supplementing it by doing graphic artistry too. This is this is definitely a big passion for me. I'm really excited, and I'm eager to get going again, just as soon as I can.
Excellent. We're excited to have you part of the USANA family, and I'm sure we'll celebrate that next week during next Monday's webinar.
Yeah.
We'll post your picture and have you say a little bit more. So very nice you could join us this evening, Steve, and look forward to a very successful USANA career.
I'm looking forward to it too. I just wanted to thank Jared real quick too for being as patient as he has been. In spite of everything that's going on, he's still there and he's still trying to do the best he can to help me out.
Jared is an amazing leader. You know, we're blessed not only with his leadership, we're also blessed that he's our oldest as well. So we get a double dose of Jared almost every day. You're going to learn a lot. Again, listen to him, and you know, we all learn from experts, and Jared is definitely an expert in this industry. So welcome aboard, Steve.
Thank you.
All right, I think that pretty well covers everyone that was on this evening's call that had stayed on this long. So I'm going to open up the line. Oh, no, wait a minute. Jared. Let me start. Hold that.
Our courageous leader.
Our courageous leader. Jared.
Yes.
So tell us.
What did you get out of the call tonight?
What did you get out of this evening's call that you'd like to share with you and Crystal?
Well, the highlight of the call for me definitely was the form, because I've also experienced that where you have a lot of people and there's kind of chaos at the end of any mixer. So I've got my forms printed out already. We have mixers all week. I'm going to be at most of them, not all of them, but I'm excited to use it. And I will definitely let y'all know how it goes. And thank you for your great contribution to the team and everything you did with this, because I wasn't going to make a form. I didn't have the idea, so I'm glad y'all did, and I'm excited to be using it.
Oh, yeah, no, I owe that all to Mom. Mom always has the vision of what will make her business, our business, more successful and simpler. So, again, it was Mom's persistence on we need a form.
Plus, I'd like to add to that is our team here in Utah. They were putting together forms, like they were putting together different varieties of forms, and I thought, okay, I've got to just get it done because we need a consistent form that everybody uses the same one, and put everything in there that is in the manual. So I'm excited to hear your feedback on using it at your mixers, especially. But I know it runs very smoothly with the one-on-ones and the online presentations, but the mixers, like you say, are a little challenging sometimes at the end if you have a lot of people. So definitely it's going to be fun hearing that next Monday on how that went for everyone.
Yep, yes. Absolutely. And also the other highlight for me was just hearing all the new voices on our call, and I'm excited to be doing mixers and doing events with all of you.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Is Crystal still there?
Crystal's off to the movies.
Off to the movies?
With her mom.
All right. All
Sweet.
right. Now it'd be good. So all right, this I'm going to unmute the line, everyone's line, and basically give me a couple minutes here. Or a couple minutes, a few seconds. I'm not that slow.
5 minutes.
Oh no. All right. So if everyone, if you'll unmute yourselves and say good night and God bless, and look, have a USANA week.
Good night and God bless.
Good
night,
night, God bless.
Good night and God bless.
Good night. God bless.
Good night. God bless.